morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and beautiful little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you oh so deliciously. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. Margie's little hats. Thank you, little hat. You're delicious and bright. Yes. Do you know what, everybody? I feel like our beautiful dear God, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, our dear Creator, my God, and my beautiful dear little spirit guides, my beautiful dear little angels have really energised me. I feel super duper energised this morning, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I just feel really, bouncy. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so the time in our old England this morning is around 10:15 a.m. in the morning, my delicious little babies, okay? And so if it's raining, so there's no change there. Also, there is some wind, no rain. See, I've got my singing voice on as well, my delicious little babies, okay? So, I'm just feeling marvellous. So, I've no idea what's happened to me last night. I mean, I haven't done anything, you know what I mean, okay, because I'm single and I'm on my own. But the point is, I just feel really... There we are, super duper energised. Do you know what I mean? Like somebody has, or, like I've just said, like something has, I don't know, like I feel, there we are, as if something good's really coming. It's really hard to explain what I'm saying, my delicious little babies, but I know what I mean, okay? So when I get feelings like this, well, it's usually, there we are, super duper delicious and wonderful. Do you know what I mean, okay? So, I don't mean anything, do you know what I mean? But, and I just want to give you an update on our beautiful little pussycat, okay? Little Ash Daisy, because her name's Ash, but then I wanted to name her Daisy. Well, I've been trying to get her in, and this has been proving most difficult, okay? But tomorrow she's going to be taken, apparently, to go and be... where she's not going to have any more little babies, okay? Because she's had way too many litters, God bless her beautiful dear little soul. And only from what I was told. So, so if we could just get hold of her, okay, so that she can get that done, then she can come to myself and then just stay with me, and then hopefully, please God, that then, she will understand that she's now going to be living with myself, my beautiful little Ruby Tuesday, my beautiful little Maisie Moody, you see what I mean? But it's just getting her in. But I wish I could show you her. Oh, gosh, she's honestly... I mean, she's so sweet and pretty and cute, honestly. But that's not really what this is about. Well, it is, but what it's also about is giving her, there we are, a forever home. Do you see what I mean? Okay, there we are. That is the most important thing, yes. And showing her love. But because she's being used to spending most of her time outside, it's proving most difficult to get her in. Do you see what I mean, okay? So I'm sure that she's a little, God bless her. I mean, she's so beautiful, but she's a little rebel. Okay, my delicious little babies, but God bless her. Well, she's come to the right household because I'm a little rebel. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? I can have my moments, do you know what I mean? If you'd have seen me decades ago, oh, my life. How I was when I was younger. Anyway, I'm not old now, do you know what I mean? 51's not old. But, yeah. There's no way that you could, that doesn't mean there's no way you could keep me still, do you know what I mean? I was always flipping a hop, skipping a jumping everywhere, do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Not in that way, but it's just that, I just was so very thankful and grateful, like I am each and every day, just to be alive, do you see what I mean? To me, that is a miracle. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes? Anyway, so now that we've got that out of the way, okay, I just thought I'd share that with you, but hopefully you're going to be able to see her. Oh, she's just so sweet. You've seen me beautiful little Ruby Tuesday, me beautiful little Maisie Moo. But I just need to get her in. Do you see what I mean? So please, God, we'll be able to achieve this. Okay? Now then, so what have I got for you today, my little lovelies? So the first one, this uploader happens to have 8,075 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? So his numbers have gone up a little bit. Oh, God bless you, Jim Rizzurli. So this is Jim again, okay? Search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. Jim space Rizzurli, R-R-Z-O-L-R, then space bar, BitChute. And then you should have reached your destination. That's the upload at Jim Rizzurli. I'm mentioning him rather a lot lately, okay? But he's banging out, God bless him. There we are, some really good videos, okay? So this video should read, cancer industry exposed 9/30/24, because as you very well know, you know that we say our date the other way round, so it would be in our old England, 30th of the 9th, 2024, but of course in Born in the USA, they do it the backwards way, if you know what I mean, okay? I'm just not sure why they do it that way, but anyway. So I'll just repeat it again for you. Cancer industry exposed. This is just over 5 minutes long, my delicious little babies, okay? And I'll tell you who it is. She's called, God bless her, she's brilliant, okay? But with anybody not in that way, not in that way. She's called the White Rabbit, okay? She's Australian, God bless her. And I do actually mention some of the videos because other uploaders on BitChute, they actually upload, you know, her videos. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And yes, she's done saying it now. The fact of the matter is, my delicious little babies, is that you say, there was a dear gentleman, a dear doctor in Texas. Now, this has been going on from the early 80s, okay, where, well, let's just say he's done his job brilliantly, okay, but others, it seems, and that doesn't mean no, others, it seems, did not clearly want him to do this. So because of that, he has gone to court time, there we are, after time after time. Now, I have mentioned him, okay, is it Dr. Basinski? I have mentioned him, okay. I watched his video some years ago, there we are, and a brilliant gentleman, okay. Now he's elderly, God bless him, but yes, I mean, he's had a terrible time of it, my delicious little babies, do you see? So for myself, listening to this video this morning was like a breath of fresh air, do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Because you see, the White Rabbit, she calls, there we are, she calls things out now, do you see what I mean? Good and proper, God bless her, God bless you, the White Rabbit, okay? And she's just done saying it the way it is, okay? So well worth a listen to that little video, my delicious little babies, which is just over 5 minutes long. Now, the next one, excuse me, this is, and I'm mentioning these a lot lately as well, search engine of your choice again, my delicious little babies, UK, these are all capitals together, UK action, okay, so it's all the words together, space bar, BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Now, this uploader's up to 4,422 subscribers, my delicious little babies, so this numbers going up as well, my delicious little babies, so there we are, I'm pleased about this, okay. The video should read, Christine Anderson, Science and Trust or Quick Profits, question mark. First meeting of the EU Health Committee. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, my delicious little babies. Christine Anderson, Science and Trust or Quick Profits, question mark. I always put 2 question marks. First meeting of the EU Health Committee. Now, this video again, my delicious little babies, is just over 5 minutes long. So these are not videos that are very long, my delicious little babies. Just a little bit of time, please and thank you, out of your day or night. That's all I ask, okay? Now, it has, sorry, do forgive me, got subtitles, okay? So you can, you know, because it's in German, okay? but it's English subtitles. And yes, what she is talking about is that, well, let's just say that certain, there we are, as another way to put it, are profiting colossally, hugely, okay? And put it this way, things are really not for the public. Okay, my delicious little babies, that's, there we are, the best way that I could put this, okay? So, but Christine Anderson has been rather vocal in this past, there we are, 4 year. She has been rather vocal. So, you know, she's done different interviews. You know, I know who she is because I've advertised her on a few occasions, okay? And, you know, she has spoken up for what she believes, and rightfully so, the same as our lovely little white rabbit, who's not long got married, God bless her. Oh. Anyway, and, you know, to say that certain things now are not right with what has been going on, okay? So again, another very interesting little short video, my delicious little babies. Now, finally, this is on BitChute again, my delicious little babies. I only mentioned him, actually, was it a couple of days ago? Nicholas, but he's spelt, sorry, with a CH. Nicholas space Veniamin, spelt VENRAAMIN, Nicholas space Veniamin, then spacebar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Well, he's up to 71,112 subscribers, my delicious little babies, and the video should read, Matt Le Tissier discusses if footballers involved in P. Diddy like parties with Nicholas Veniamin. I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Matt Le Tissier discusses if footballers involved in P. Diddy like parties with Nicholas Veniamin. Now I'm going to tick them off and then I'm going to close my book. Now, what I want to say here, because I personally, okay, because you've got so many now who are covering to do with what's going on with P. Diddy. I personally do not wish to cover that story, okay, because there are plenty who are covering this, okay, now, because they're saying that he's another Epstein. Anyway, but the point of the matter is, what I'm wanting for anybody, should anybody have an interest, to focus on, and that video is just over 30 minutes long, my delicious little babies, is to focus on other matters, what Matt Le Tissier, you know, is answering what our lovely, not in that way, our lovely Nicholas Veniamin is asking. Do you see what I mean? So he's asking the questions and Matt Le Tissier is answering them. Now, Matt Le Tissier, I do believe, I think he's on Twitter, but, you know, he also likes to talk about others as well, who are also trying to help, there we are, mankind. Do you see what I mean? Like our lovely, not in that way, our lovely John O'Looney, the funeral director. He has his own funeral home in Milton Keynes in England, in our old England, my delicious little baby, sorry. So, yeah, and he's been talking about this for how long as well, okay? But Nicholas is asking different, there we are, questions about different things, and there's some to do with you know, to talk about football and everything, because for myself, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, football should be football. I mean, if you look at the amount of young little bands and, you know, young and old alike, you know, older, you know, who just enjoy the sport, you know, so therefore they should not feel like, you know, they should have to go along, there we are, shall we say, with other things now. Do you see what I mean, okay? And it's like I've also said as well, I mean, if you go back to the 1960s or something like that, I mean, footballers' wages were, you know, compared to these days, do you know what I mean? They were very little. There we are, do you see what I mean? But now, and I've been saying it for decades, absolutely decades, you know, you're paying ka-ching, 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 colossal amounts for men to, there we are, to run around a pitch. But there's only certain who already know what the score's going to be. There we are. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But of course, over these decades, especially if you're a football fanatic or you're well into your footy, well, for some reason, and these ones with season tickets and everything, well, they just do not get it. Do you see what I mean? Okay, and they were still paying the ka-ching, ka-ching, ching. I mean, I'm pretty sure now, because I remember some years ago, because I knew ones who paid for season tickets. I mean, flip me, that's colossal. Do you know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, to go and watch your team lose. Like I said, it's all done, there we are, by design. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, that's just my thoughts on everything, okay, my delicious little babies. I'm talking about that Matt Le Tissier is talking about discussing different things now, do you see what I mean, with Nicholas Veniamin. But well worth a listen to that video as well, okay. Now, very lastly, what I want to say, okay, is that, well, I heard, when was it yesterday evening? And it's nurse John Campbell, you know, but he put himself as Dr. John Campbell on YouTube, okay? He's up to 313 million subscribers, my delicious little baby. So he is rather large, you know, so, and he was talking to, you know who he is, my delicious little babies, that TV doctor, what's his name? I mentioned him months ago, where his dad passed away. This doctor's, what's his flipping name? Maratta or something. Anyway, he's Asian, okay? Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but you'll know who I'm talking about. Anyway, and yeah, so what is he? He's turned, what, doctor, stroke producer now, it seems. And apparently there is a film out. Now, what was interesting was I was looking at the comments, some of the comments, and there was one who said that they'd watched this particular film that is now out, and John Campbell has been, and that doesn't mean no, he has been, you know, giving the information, you know, if anybody wants to watch it, how much is it, a father, what we'd call, you know, a lady Godiva, okay? And John Campbell was saying that that he is not part of this, okay? He's just, you know, giving out that information if anybody wants to go and see the film. Now, in the comments, I noticed that somebody had put, good on them, that they put that they watched this particular film, okay? And there was no mention of, okay, as such, okay, there was no mention, okay, so what is, there we are, what is all of this about, my delicious little babies? And John Campbell actually said to your man there, that Dr. Stroke producer, strange that, there we are, isn't it, my delicious little babies, if you follow me? Anyway, said, oh, how, words to effect, not the exact words, said, oh, how did you manage to do that? He said, you know, because it's only, you know, when it's a James, there we are, a James Bond film. You'd need to listen to the video, my delicious little babies, but me personally, I only listened to about nearly half of it or something like that, or half of it, and then I clicked off it, simply because, I mean, he was also talking about this doctor, stroke producer, he was also talking about to do with tobacco and everything. Anyway, you see, it's not like me. It's very rare that I send comments. I only send comments, there we are, to certain, okay, my delicious little babies. But I just had my say. And I was done saying it. And what I also said is that doctor, I suppose he talking about damn twat. He is a twat. Do you know what I mean? I remember doing a video months and months and months ago. I never said which video it was. It is on YouTube, where you've got the Native Americans. And what they do in their little, you know, community, they actually sprinkle tobacco as a blessing on the ground, okay? And they also make their own, there we are, hermade medicines, okay? Which they take from, you know, to precision, you know what I mean? They cut it out of the bark of a tree, just a little bit. And, sorry, excuse me, then they've got other places where they can go and pick, okay, which is going to be excellent. There we are for medicines. And in their little community, there is never really, or, you know, I should imagine rarely ever any illness. Do you see what I mean? Okay. I do believe that they do cater, you know, they sell, you know, their medicines. Do you see what I mean? To, I'm not too sure who, but they do sell their medicines. But I never wanted to mention, because I just wanted, there we are, them just to be left in peace. Do you know what I mean? Okay, just to do what they've been doing. God bless them. Do you see what I mean? But yeah, I know all about this, there we are, this tobacco business, okay? But I mean, the other thing I want to say, and I want to get it off my chest, it's always, there we are, better off my chest. Who would listen to that twat of a doctor when he was on the mainstream? Apparently, because others had uploaded. Do you see what I mean? Okay, he's the same doctor who never believed. He never believed. I've watched videos on him, and he refused to believe. Okay, so now all of a sudden, now hello, he comes out as being like this kind of flipping god. Do you know what I mean? This kind of guru, because that's what they all are. It's like Sadhgurus, you know, Sadhguru who you know, he gives his words of wisdom and everything, do you know what I mean? Okay, so they're all like that. It seems to me, my delicious little babies, this is more of a, shall we just say, it's more of a, what I would call figure of speech. Mother, what's it called? Having a mother's meeting, okay? Rather, there we are, than trying to solve the problem. So what is the point? That's all I want to know, because you will not be seeing me watching the film, and I certainly wouldn't pay a Lady Godiva to watch it, okay? So what is the point of doing the film? I mean, I could roll off. I only need to look back in my book, and anyway I can see it in my noddle. Some fantastic, there we are, who cover to do with a particular industry. Do you see what I mean? Okay, and absolutely, there we are, banging. Do you know what I mean? But for he, you know, to go from, well, obviously he's still a doctor, but a producer. Do you know what I mean? And he never believed nothing now. Do you know what I mean? And he was on the mainstream television, that poxy box in the corner of the room. Do you see what I mean? And I'm pretty sure that he would have been telling others. Do you see what I mean? Okay, then he's had a turnaround. It makes me sick. Makes me effing sick. And I was done saying what I said in my comments. You know what I mean? Just makes me sick. It's like everybody's just having these conversations. We must remember that 4 years ago, okay, that very, very, there we are, horrible things were happening. And then in the comments, and I did put my delicious little babies, let me tell you, I feel no way. You know, that the ones who are putting all of these, oh, thank you. What damn fools. There we are. Damn fools. Do you see what I mean? We must remember. But they're not doing this. I mean, it's, you know, occasionally you'll get somebody on John Campbell's where I say to myself, yes, this is, you know, it's a good little interview, but not very often. And anyway, I do not usually always watch to the end anyway. Do you see what I mean? Okay? But no. As far as I'm concerned, this is not solving the problem. And it seems to me, who's making a ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching? A Lady Godiva ago, a father ago. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm hoping that you're going to get me, my delicious little babies, okay? What about everybody? God bless the beautiful, dear little souls, apart from the ones who are pushing it, like the Poxy Box in the corner of the room, and certain alternative media and YouTubers who, for many YouTubers now, who are pushing it, they've ended up with all sorts of illnesses, and for others have passed away. What do we call that, my delicious little babies? I tell you what we call it, all for ka-ching, 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 karma. There we are, karma, my delicious little babies. Because, of course, they had their fans, you know, flipping listening to that chat. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So no, I was not happy with this at all. But you got your damn fools in the comments. You know what I mean? Like these are some kind of gurus and gods. Well, I know such thing. And when you suck up to them, you're walking straight into a ditch. In my opinion, my delicious little babies, do you say? So, no. But see how they're peddling it now. Do you see? Okay? But when you listen to it, it's more like, and I'll repeat once again, there we are, a mother's meeting, rather than finding the solution to the problem. And then when John Campbell, comes out with, when he says, because I've heard him on other videos, it's like, we must, to make sure it doesn't happen again. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it sounds very much to myself, which it has for months and months and months, my delicious little babies, that what he's doing is, so really, it's like, everything under the carpet, my delicious little babies, if you follow me. Do you see where I'm coming from here? Do you see what I mean? Yes? So no, this must not be just swept under the carpet, under the rug, like nothing has happened now. And you should see when some of his guests come on, you know what I mean? And they're laughing at you. Well, I don't find anything funny about this at all. My delicious little babies, do you see what I mean? Okay, like I said, it's just like they're having a conversation over a cuppa, Rosie Lee. Do you see what I mean? Yes? But not one of them. You see, this is what I'm talking about. They still want, there we are, the lamb. I even said in one of my comments, and I said, yeah, your man there, that one, that Dr. Producer, I even said about him, I said, yeah, he wants the lamb. There we are, okay? Because some, they just have to be in the limelight. Well, maybe when he was in his doctoring days, doing his job, that he should have been prescribing lemons and lambs. Do you see what I mean? Okay? But yeah, who would flipping listen to that twat? Because I know I wouldn't. Do you see what I mean? Anybody who's on the mainstream, there's been others, yet there we are, they've been exposed for what they flipping damn well are. And anybody, these putrid flipping journalists who are not journalists at all, right? Let me tell you, I do not feel no way. I do not feel sorry for none of them. Do you see what I mean? Not one of them. And that putrid effing Piers Morgan is another one. Do you know what I mean? Yes, okay? He's another little piece of shit, isn't he? Do you see what I mean? That you see, there's lots of them. And it's, of course, it's the way that they've been trained, but because they do not want to, lose their creature comforts, or anything like that now then. Do you see what I mean, okay? See your man there, Dr. Stroke Producer, is obviously finding another way, there we are, to cash in, but seems to miss the important point, there we are, in the film, it seems. What is that done telling myself? And what is it done telling yourselves, my delicious little babies? It's just all about the, there we are, ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. But I wouldn't flipping trust your man there to tell me what flipping colour the sky is. Do you see what I mean? Okay? And ones need to, there we are, wake up. But you have got, honestly, no joke, swear down, if you could see the comments, these are so suckered in. It is, there we are, unreal. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? And never mind John Campbell where he turns, and I will call it out, never mind John Campbell was, this will not happen again. No, because what we need to do is bang every single flipping doctor and nurse out, there we are, and retrain. Do you know what I mean? So that they can learn natural healing and to do with herbs and to do with all different things now. Do you see what I mean, okay? And if one's did not want to comply to that, would get on the flipping back and jog on and pedal fast. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Because we do not want that. Do you see what I mean? Okay? And you still got ones in the profession. They do not know what they're doing. Okay? They haven't got a flipping effing clue. And yet what have we seen over the decades where they're flipping moaning, they want to wage rise, what for flipping effing killing? For culling? Is that what they want to wage rise for? Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? I'm not shouting at you, my delicious little babies. No, I'm not. It's just that, there we are. I'm very passionate about this. And on my road as well, how many, very sadly, have passed away. Do you see what I mean, okay? When they should not have done. I mean, I'm seeing, God bless, you know, up the road from myself, you know what I mean, on crutches, on everything. Do you know what I mean? Whereas before that, they were perfectly, there we are, fine. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little baby? So no, I have my own views on things, my delicious little babies, but we'll see whether this video goes out. Do you see what I mean? But no, I'm going to have my say, and I'm not going to shut my trap. No, I am not. Do you know what I mean? Need to call these pieces of shit out for what they are. And ones, especially in the comments now, should stop treating these as gurus and gods, because they're no such thing now. No such thing. They're all making ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching off flipping books and like him, off films and everything. They're missing the effing point. And then when you've got other genuine doctors and, you know, nurses, there we are, who are trying the best, there we are, God bless them, to do something about it, they do not even get a look in. Whereas these putrid, their numbers go ding, 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 ding. Do you see what I mean? Because they're done. They're little bitches doing a job for we know who. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And that's how I'm going to end my video. So thank you so very much for listening. My hair keeps sticking up. Thank you so very much for listening, my beautiful little babies, okay? It's not you. It just really pees me off. But I certainly will never be watching that film. Not at all. Got no interest at all. What I want to do is get, there we are, the solution. We've got the solution to it. We've got the damn solution to this. Do you know what I mean? Okay? And one of the most important, well, it is the most important word, is no. Just do not put up with this shat. Do you see what I mean, okay? Not bothered about poxy films. What we want to do is put a stop to this genocide and democide. That's what we want to do, my delicious little babies. Do you say? So no, just makes me sick. He makes me want to project. There we are, when I flipping look at his birth race. Makes me effing sick. Do you know what I mean? Yes, okay? And still cashing in now off others, you know, who are in, there we are, severe pain, disablement, and with family members who have passed away. Can F off nicely. That's what I've got to say, my delicious little babies. And I felt no way with commenting. No way at all. Do you know what I mean? Had to do it all over again. There we are. I'll do it. Be done doing it all over again, my delicious babies. So wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life. So true, my delicious babies. So true, okay? And you just, please look after yourselves. Please try to take care of others, because, you know, we have got a lot of very serious problems right now in the world, okay? And there are many, God bless them, who are not coping with this very well, okay, my delicious little babies. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected, okay? Sending each and every one of you peace, love, harmony and bright blessings, okay? And I hope that in wherever you are, my delicious little babies, whether it's in older England, in different parts, or outside of England, I hope that you have got, there we are, super duper delicious and beautiful weather, okay? Because you're all so beautiful. And thank you once again for listening. God bless. Take care. Love ya. Goodbye.